Dear students, I am Dr. Monika Sarkar. Today I am going to discuss about structure and function of human heart. As all of you know that heart is one of the important part of our circulatory system. Okay, the circulatory system is made up of blood vessels and heart. About blood you have already read. Arteries, veins and capillaries are coming under blood vessels, and about heart today we are going to learn. Arteries carry blood away from the heart and veins carry blood back to the heart. It is very important point. Kindly remember this. Arteries carry blood away from the heart and veins carry blood back to the heart. The circular system carries oxygen, nutrients and hormones to cells and removes waste products like carbon dioxide. Okay. So, then let's have a look how a human heart looks like. See, here is a diagram of human heart. You can see heart is actually four-chambered. Upper chambers are known as auricles or atrium, whereas lower chambers are known as ventricles. Here is superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. These are two important veins, and this is aorta. This is pulmonary artery. This pulmonary vein, and these four are the valves, like mitral valves, which are also known as bicuspid valves, aortic valves, pulmonary valve and tricuspid valves. Valves are there in heart to prevent backflow of blood, and they are flap-like structure. Okay, then we'll learn about the structure of heart. Let's see what is the structure of heart. I just told you heart is four-chambered. Bottom chambers are known as ventricles, right and left ventricles, whereas top chambers are known as auricles or atrium, right auricle and left auricle. The right ventricle is separated from left ventricle by a wall known as interventricular septum, whereas the left auricle is separated from the right auricle by the wall called as interarterial septum. So let's see the diagram. As I told, upper chambers are known as auricles or atrium. Okay, these are two upper chambers and they are divided or they are separated from each other by a septum. This and lower chambers are known as ventricle, right ventricle and left ventricle. This is right ventricle, this is left ventricle. Okay, then we will know about what is the main arteries, veins are associated with function of heart. Let's see. Pulmonary artery, which carry deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs. Okay. First one is pulmonary artery, which carry deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs. Whereas aorta, which carry oxygenated blood from heart to body. Pulmonary vein carry oxygenated blood from lungs to heart. Whereas superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, two important veins, carry deoxygenated blood to heart from brain and body. So this is the same thing. It is written arteries carries blood away from the heart, whereas veins carry blood back to the heart. Okay, then we will know about the valves. Before that, I will again show you in that picture what I just told you. Okay, see, this is the pulmonary artery. It carries deoxygenated blood to lungs from heart, whereas superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, they bring deoxygenated blood from brain and body to heart. This is aorta. These carry oxygenated blood from heart to different parts of the body. And pulmonary vein, this carry oxygenated blood from lungs to heart. Okay. See, then we will know about the valves. Valves are flaps-like structure. They are present in heart to control the backflow of blood or prevent the backflow of blood. So 4 types of valves are there. Tricuspid valves present in between the right auricle and right ventricle. Bicuspid or mitral valves present in between the left auricle and left ventricle. Pulmonary valves present between right ventricle and pulmonary artery. Aortic valve present in between left ventricle and aorta, which carries blood to the body. Pulmonary and aortic valves are also known as semilunar valves. So in the diagram you can see tricuspid valves present in between the right auricle and right ventricle. Let's see. This is the tricuspid valve which is present between the right auricle and right ventricle. Okay. Then bicuspid valve or mitral valves present in between left auricle and left ventricle. See, this is the bicuspid valve or mitral valves present in between left auricle and right ventricle. Okay, got it? Then pulmonary valves. It is present between the right ventricle and pulmonary artery. Let's see. This is right ventricle and this is pulmonary artery and this is the pulmonary valve. It is present in between pulmonary artery and right ventricle. Okay, got it? It is clear now? Then aortic valve present in between left ventricle and aorta. Let's see. And this one. This is present in between aorta and left ventricle. So I think it is now clear. The the position of valves I have described. Then we will know about the circulation. Okay. 2 pathway comes from heart. What are those? Pulmonary and systemic. Pulmonary artery is a big artery that comes from heart and it is divided into 2 branches. It brings blood from heart to lungs. At the lung, the blood picks up oxygen and drops of carbon dioxide. The blood then returns to the heart through the pulmonary vein, and this is known as pulmonary circulation. So see, through this pulmonary artery, deoxygenated blood from heart it goes to lungs, where it picks oxygen and drops of carbon dioxide. At the same time, the oxygenated blood from lungs come back to heart through pulmonary vein, and this is known as pulmonary circulation. Okay. Then what is systemic circulation? The blood, the oxygenated blood which returns from lungs, okay, leaves the heart through artery called aorta. Branches of aorta send this oxygenated blood to the muscles of the heart itself as well as to other parts of the body. Let's see. I just told when the deoxygenated blood through pulmonary artery, it goes to lungs, and there it picks oxygen and drops of carbon dioxide. Through pulmonary vein, the oxygenated blood enters to heart. Now this oxygenated blood is distributed throughout the body by aorta. Okay. So this is systemic circulation. First one is pulmonary circulation, whereas in systemic circulation, the oxygenated blood is now distributed throughout the body by aorta. Okay, then this is clear. Now we will know about what is diastole and systole. When all the heart muscles relax, deoxygenated blood from the body enters right auricles through two veins, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. At the same time, oxygenated blood enters into left auricles through pulmonary vein. This phase is called diastole. So, diastole, when all the heart muscle relax, okay, deoxygenated blood from body enters to heart through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Okay, then at the same time, oxygenated blood enters to heart through pulmonary vein from lungs. Okay, so deoxygenated blood enter to heart through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava from brain and body. At the same time, oxygenated blood enters to heart through pulmonary vein, and this phase is known as diastole. Okay, then we will know about what is systole. Now the auricle is filled with blood, forcing the blood into the ventricles. Okay, when the ventricle contracts, the blood is forced into two arteries called pulmonary artery and aorta. The right ventricle pumps blood to the pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs. The left ventricle pumps blood to aorta, which distributes oxygenated blood to the body. This phase is called systole. So again I am repeating. Now when the auricle is filled with blood, it forces the blood so that now the auricle filled with blood forcing the blood into the ventricle. From the auricle, the blood goes to ventricle. When the ventricle contracts, the blood is forced into two arteries called pulmonary artery and aorta. The right ventricle pumps blood to pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated blood to lungs, whereas the left ventricle pumps blood to aorta, which distributes oxygenated blood to the body. This phase is called systole. So let's see. The right ventricle pumps blood to pulmonary artery so that this deoxygenated blood goes to lungs to pick oxygen and to drop carbon dioxide, whereas the left ventricle, this one is right ventricle. So right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood to pulmonary artery, it goes to lungs, whereas left ventricle pumps oxygenated blood to aorta. Now from aorta it is distributed throughout the body. So I think it is clear now what is diastole and systole. In diastole, the deoxygenated blood enters to heart through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. At the same time, oxygenated blood enters to heart through pulmonary vein. Okay, and whereas in systole, the right ventricle pumps blood to pulmonary artery and left ventricle pumps blood to aorta, which distributed oxygenated blood to the body. This phase is called systole. Okay. Then what is the loved up sound, we will know. Let's see. When ventricles contracts, the blood is forced into pulmonary artery and aorta. I just told you, this increase in pressure closes the tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve and makes love sound. Okay. So this is the tricuspid valve and this is the bicuspid valve. So Let's repeat the sentence. When ventricle contracts, the blood is forced into pulmonary artery. Blood is forced into pulmonary artery and aorta. Okay. This increase in pressure, closes the tricuspid and bicuspid valve and makes a loud sound. As it is the valves are flap-like structure, so it makes a sound. Okay, when they get close, it produces sound, so love sound. Okay, and when the ventricle relax, the semilunar valve close and make duck sound. Semilunar valves, which are those valves? The aortic valve and pulmonary valve. So when the ventricle relax, the semilunar valve close and make duck sound. So these love and duck sounds are produced by the valves. Okay, and valves are present to prevent the backflow of blood. Okay, got it? Now we'll discuss about how heart acts like a double pump. Okay, and also I'll show you a diagrammatic representation of steps involved or followed during each heartbeat. Let's see. Deoxygenated blood from brain and body, that is from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, enters to right auricle. Okay, then it goes to right ventricle, then to pulmonary artery, and then to lungs. So at the same time, oxygenated blood through pulmonary vein enters to left auricle. From left auricle it goes to left ventricle, then to aorta, and then it is distributed throughout the body by aorta only. So these two phases these are followed during each heartbeat. Okay, so heart acts like a double pump. So in the diagram again I am describing. See, deoxygenated blood enters to right auricle first. Okay, this is right auricle through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. From right auricle it goes to right ventricle, and from this right ventricle the blood is pumped to lungs through pulmonary artery. Okay, and at the same time oxygenated blood through pulmonary vein enters to heart from lungs, and first it enters to left auricle, then it goes to left ventricle. From left ventricle the blood is pumped to aorta, and from this aorta the blood is distributed throughout the body. So let me tell the summary. I think it is clear now. See, again I will describe what I told you all today. Heart is four chambered. Okay, upper chambers are known as auricles, below chambers are known as ventricles. The important veins which are associated with heart are superior vena cava and inferior vena cava and pulmonary vein. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, they bring deoxygenated blood from brain and body to heart, whereas pulmonary vein it carries oxygenated blood from lungs to heart. The important artery are aorta and pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery, it carries deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs, where it picks oxygen and drops of carbon dioxide, whereas oxygenated blood is distributed throughout the body by aorta. Valves are four types of valves are there. They are present to their roles. Main role is to prevent the backflow of blood, and there are two types of circulations there, pulmonary and systemic. And about diastole systole I have already described, and how heart acts like a double pump I just told you all. uh, Again I am showing the diagram representation. So like this deoxygenated blood enters to heart through superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. Then this deoxygenated blood first enters to right auricle, then to right ventricle. From this right ventricle the blood is pumped to lungs through pulmonary artery. It reaches to lung to pick up oxygen and drops of carbon dioxide, and whereas in the same time through pulmonary vein oxygenated blood enters to heart, and this oxygenated blood first entered to left auricle, then from left auricle to it reaches to left ventricle. From this the blood is forced to aorta, and from the aorta the blood is distributed throughout the body. Hope you like my video. If you really like my video, kindly like it, which will inspire me to make more video in future. And please subscribe my channel to see more video in future. Thank you very much for listening me. Thank you once again.